Hello. Today I'm going to attempt to improve on the What Would Stoner Do lower. There's nothing inherently wrong with this lower. I just want to see if it's possible to actually put a buttstock or collapsing buttstock on here and changing the pistol grip. I'll get into how that's going to be possible in just a second, but yeah, let me get into why. Why would I even bother doing this? When, if you go on YouTube right now, there's plenty of videos of people shooting this and it's perfectly fine. So why do it? So there's a couple issues that I do find with this, and I'll get into that right now. So there are four. Two of them are kind of nitpicky, but the other two are actually kind of serious. One, this is the nitpicky. I'm going to just get out of the way. If this thing cracks, you are screwed. You need to replace the entire thing. Granted, this is technically cheaper than buying a, like, if a buttstock is like $50 and you have to get a new one, yeah, it's kind of cheaper-ish. Yeah, that is an inherent problem. If the pistol grip breaks for any particular reason, dropping, yeah. It's nitpicky because really their costs, they don't cost a lot, really. Second thing, the pistol grip. I think that this pistol grip is okay, but I would prefer a little variety. I like the vertical ones. There's nothing inherently wrong with this one. People rock this one because, yeah, it works. So the other two are a little bit more serious. The third one is if you are too short or if you're smaller stature, you're screwed. You cannot use this lower. It works for me because I'm a tall dude and it works. Yeah, and that's perfect. But if you're shorter than average, if you try to teach kids on this particular one, you can't. Even though that kind of sucks because this is a lightweight system and it would actually work really well for that reason, for that purpose. So that kind of sucks. You kind of just have to pound sand and just deal with it. Fourth thing, not having a collapsible stock if you do actually intend to actually use this for a serious, yeah, if you're using it for competition or whatever. If you're wearing body armor, if you're trying to clear a room, you cannot adjust the buttstock. It's the nature of the beast, but you are stuck with it. So those are the main reasons. Now, how am I going to do it? So let's get into it. I've written this handy dandy, yeah, excuse my freaking artistry, it's really terrible. Okay, so the idea is to grab a normal AR-15 lower, cut it just right to get this piece, the back piece, where the pistol grip and the stock actually like connect to. This is going to be kind of tricky because I have to somehow make a wedge or a puzzle piece of some kind to get it just right. So after that, cutting this piece off and trying to transplant it just right. So this kind of hinges on whether I can find the right glue, if it's going to stick on just right, and try to, well, if it doesn't break very easily, because putting this thing on top of this, you're dealing with kind of two things that are trying to work against each other. I mean, in the sense that if it plays this way and it's just on there with JB Weld, I'm going to try to find some certain industrial glues that particularly deal with polymer and metal, and try to see the best one that I can find. So that is the idea. You could fast forward and see me shoot and see if it works very well. I do see an inherent problem already, and I already kind of alluded to it. It's going to be cut right there, somewhere around there. If anyone, I can't do push-ups, I'm a pretty big dude, but if there's tension going this way or this way, is it going to last? Because it's only going to have this much metal to actually get on there. Well, yeah, so is it going to potentially break? Is it going to vibrate itself apart? What's going to happen? And so, yeah, stick around, see how things go. Hopefully this goes well, and hopefully I didn't spend almost $200 just trying to fix or trying to do this thing. If I had to put wagers, I think that it's going to fire. That's not going to be an issue. I think it's going to have issues after 2,000 rounds, because yeah, it's going to have certain amounts of flex. I'm just rambling at this point. Continue on and see where this thing goes. Thanks for watching.